She-through. Look at that. Beard Laws Podcast episode 188. Best Dog Breeds Bracket Show. You know, as you can see here, we have the three of us. Just the three of us. And I'm going to take this off so we can see Brandon's beautiful face. And we're going to do the thing. This is the thing where you guys vote. Logan is not going to be here. He's for a little bit. He's partaking in some summer activities where he is pretty much booked Thursdays. Yes.
Did this dude's fucking mustache grow like another 2 inches since the last time we were on the show?
No.
Just like the Grinch's heart.
It looks fucking like it looks even longer, like way longer.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Too bad we didn't do best mustaches, huh?
I know he's been waiting all of his mustache growing career for this moment, but hey, we got some dogs. I got to be prepared. Producer Zac, I think, is going to be here. If anybody has seen Producer Zac, please let me know. And so
I tried to fill out a bracket, man, like 5 times. I was like, fuck this. I'm not. I couldn't get past the first round on half of them.
It's a tough one. Very, very tough. But I filled one out. A couple of people did. To be honest, it's been a really busy day. So if there are some people that did send them in, still wanted to send them in, you still can. You can still do the thing. The show's not live. And for anybody that's wondering, just bear with me here real quick. I'm pulling up the bracket. Wasn't prepared to do all of this producing, but we're going to do it. And I'm going to share the screen. Pretty wild bracket. Like Toby was saying, it is some hard choices. Sorry, I chose yellow just because apparently I was wearing yellow and I can see the future. So obviously this is the bracket. It is downloadable in the Beacons link. That is in my description. You can still fill it out. It's a fillable PDF. Send it back to matt@beardlaws.com and we'll timestamp it. Then we put it in there and the winner gets a $20 gift card to Copper Johns. So shout out Copper Johns. Appreciate you. And also shout out the Deluxe Edition Network. We're part of it now. And I'm pretty excited about it. You guys can go to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Check out all the podcasts. And yeah, super excited to be part of it. We've got some new viewers coming from there every once in a while and commenting. And for whatever reason, I think they really do like listening to it better because apparently a lot of us have faces for radio. And that's kind of brutal, Brandon, isn't it?
It's not. It's not.
No?
I rather enjoy having a face for radio.
Listen, if you guys ever need the definition of a face for radio, one of my favorite DJs growing up was in Minneapolis. It was on KDWB. His name was John Cochran. I think he might even still be doing broadcasts today, but he was like one of your morning broadcast guys, like, and had a phenomenal voice. Look up that man's photo. That man, that he looks like oh God, what's his name? John
Lennon.
No. Comedian.
Mellencamp.
No, comedian. He was in City Slickers as well as Rat Race and a couple of other.
On deer.
On
candy.
It's killing me.
But one of the lines I tell folks, and they're like, "You got a face for radio." I go, "Yeah, I got a face only your mother can love."
Hey. Oop, that is true. So looking at the bracket, as you can see here, if you're only listening, it's a lot more fun because the viewers themselves vote on the Beard Laws YouTube. So if you're anywhere else in the entire planet watching this on any other platform, you're probably going to want to come over to the Beard Laws YouTube. Just Google Beard Laws YouTube. It'll find it there. You'll be able to see us. And this is going to be good because first matchup, Chow Chow versus the French Mastiff. Then you got a French Bulldog, Alaskan Malamute, Newfoundland, and a Pembroke Welsh Corgi, and all sorts of great matchups. And at the end of the day, you're going to determine what it is. And look, he comes in late wearing no sleeves. Like, at least dress up. You had a banquet, for Christ's sakes.
He's just trying to stay true to his cover photo today.
True,
if you need, by the way, if you need me to announce number 24 for you, I absolutely will.
24. Mike's already on. It is hot. So
sick.
Careful.
What's up?
What is it? Yeah, say it again. Alaskan
Malamute.
Yeah, I think I said that was close. The one that really is going to trip me up is 15. Great Pyrenees. Is that it?
I think it's Pyrenees.
Great Pyrenees.
Fuck. I hate the English language, the French language, and the German. I can't speak anything. All right, so this is the bracket, and obviously, welcome. Producer Zac is back in the house. Thankfully, we did not have matching hats. Not that I care, but There's 4 of us, so we can kind of do this. It's going to cut it off, but we'll rearrange on the fly. Again, you're going to see these faces, but there is going to be a surprise guest starting next week. Again, Logan is going to be absent from the show for a little bit. So stay tuned. If anything, a spoiler, we're going to have some fresh blood. Somebody that's never been a part of the Thursday show. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll love it. But either way, what do you think? Should we get right into this?
Let's fucking
Am I getting
Before,
replaced?
though, Toby, you want to just give like an intro like you always do?
Do we have an intro for this one?
No, I don't know. Sometimes you just kind of let them know.
We have a slight intro for the bracket. Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, do the thing, and I'm going to get set up.
All right, so real quick, guys, before we start the bracket, don't forget, if you weren't here for the last show, even worse, if you were here for the last show, and one of the dog names comes up and you do not know what that dog is and you haven't researched it, or you don't think that you'll have enough time to look at it and research what it is, if you don't know one and you know the other, please do us a favor and don't vote. We want these votes to be pure. So don't just go with the only dog that you know out of a group of 2. So that's really all that we've got as far as the bracket show goes. Besides, I hope you guys have a great time. And don't forget, this bracket show is all about you and your votes. So if you do know both the breeds, please do your part and go on in and vote.
Hell yeah. Know what I'm a little disappointed that we didn't say to close out last week's show was, and don't forget to have your pet spayed and neutered. We had the perfect opportunity.
We had the Bob Barker ability, didn't we?
We hit. I hit end broadcast and I was like, motherfucker. So Brandon, go ahead.
I just want to say one thing. I mean, Toby was very generous and gracious in his response and telling all of you through message that, if you don't know what you're looking at, just don't vote. I'll say this. Matt gives you 2 to 3 minutes. You can fucking Google it.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Yep. And shout out to some people that I did talk to. They said, you know what? I've been watching this show. I'm not sure a couple of them. I'm actually going to look them up before I fill out a bracket. So shout out to that. That was a good thing to see. And a lot of good dogs out here. But let's see who the dog of the dog is. And you guys ready?
Absolutely.
Let's do this.
So again, here. Are you kidding me?
I didn't. I didn't at all. So while we're doing this, be a friend. Bring a friend. Share the shit out of this, and let's have a good time because I'm got my Genesee seasonals. I'm ready to friggin' go.
Did you intentionally match the bracket?
Well, you might want to. That's loud. Sorry.
It's loud.
Yeah. Was it loud in mine, or was it?
No, it was pretty loud.
Okay, I turned it down. I turned it down. It was nothing you did. I think something got it.
What about now?
Yeah, you're
that's
fine.
Good. Okay.
Listening?
He does look a little banana-ish, though, doesn't he, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he plays for the Savannah Bananas.
I do. Yep. Did you see Brandon, the entertainer, working with them this week?
No.
Yeah, he went out there, got to interview him and dance with him, and I think throughout the first pitch. I saw it randomly on TikTok while I was taking a dump at lunch today, but that was it was a pretty cool thing. All right. I didn't mean all the yellow, so sorry if yellow is not your color, but it ended up being very yellow for some reason today. First matchup, the Chow Chow and the French Mastiff. I can say those names, and let's just do the thing. Again, if you don't know what Chow Chow and a French Mastiff, as Brandon said, just fucking Google it.
Just a reminder, though, the Chow Chow isn't what you give the wife on your anniversary. Just saying.
Could be.
And the French Mastiff is Hooch from Turner and Hooch.
So this is a good one. 16, 17 right out the gate. Both pretty good dogs. And again, I actually contemplated. I started to load a couple of the dogs as overlays so we could show the matchup. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. They had a week, and they have, as Brandon said, a couple of minutes. They can do the work themselves.
This is an adults only show. Grow the fuck up, people.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to move this while we're doing this. And the voting is up 13 votes. I'm assuming it's going to be a little slow for some reason. 69% of the votes. One of the dogs is in the lead, though.
Matt,
so did either one of any of you guys look at the link that I sent that showed dogs from like 100 years ago to now?
I watched it.
Yeah,
I did.
I did.
Did you see the difference between the boxer, like how much longer a boxer's nose was? And like, I think the Chow Chow was on there as well.
Chow Chow.
But the Shepherd was that was the one that I really wanted everybody to see, because the Shepherd used to have almost a straight back, and now it's just so sloped.
Son of a bitch, Wrath got me all excited. The Stairway Fart guy follows 3 people now, still not us. Fucking Barstool Sports, Dude Wipes, and Gas Nations. 3 good accounts, but
well, he follows Barstool because he probably made a deal with them for them to use his videos.
Can't blame them. All right, we're going to go ahead and call this one at 75% to 25% after 16 votes. Good little warm up. And the winner, moving on to take on the winner. Nope, to take on the number 1 seed, the Labrador Retriever, is the French Mastiff.
I thought that was going to be a lot closer, honestly. But then again, I think Chows have a really bad reputation for being not kid friendly and slightly aggressive.
Yep. Yeah, as Lilette says, our YouTube moderator, this is an adult show. Now let's pick which doggo is the bestest boy.
The bestest boy. Who's such a good boy?
All right. So next matchup.
You guys really talk to your dogs that way?
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I just yell at the goddamn new dog. So my dog in the last 2 days has managed to somehow get a whole loaf of bread. Not sure how. I didn't think he was that tall to get up and get it out of a toaster oven somehow.
Dude, I tell you what, Tigger, our boxer, used to do the same thing. Whole loaves of bread.
Yep.
And they were like pushed all the way onto the back corner of the counter. Yeah, where, let's be honest, even I have difficulty reaching.
Yeah, and then today he got an entire box of Captain Crunch berries.
Good man. Good
Gone.
man.
They were on top of the refrigerator, so I have to review the footage. I don't. And obviously he didn't get up there, or went like.
I think he's got a child accomplice.
Colluding.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm gonna watch the footage and just see what the hell happened.
Are we gonna watch it on Tuesday?
No, we're not. Probably no, we're not gonna. All right, French Bulldog. And the what, Toby?
And the Alaskan Malamute.
Fucking nailed it. All right, the number
the
9.
Largest of those wolf-style breeds between the Husky and the Malamute and all of these other ones.
Let's see who the viewers think is the best dog breed of all time between the French Bulldog and the Alaskan Malamute.
This might be the first big upset.
Yeah, the French Bulldog... Oh, the French Bulldog was on there as well, and they talked about how horribly that thing's been misbred throughout the years. That and the pug had a longer nose, almost like a beagle.
Yeah,
originally.
I can't deal with pugs.
I can see the beagle being the origin species for the pug. I don't know if that makes sense chronologically, but I can see it. They're both fucking annoying.
No.
They both stink.
And their eyes pop out. This is pretty close. 53.
I know the Great Dane was originally a crossbreed between the Great Dane was originally a crossbreed between the Mastiff and the Boxer, and I think one other dog.
See, I didn't realize the Boxer was that old.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting. All right, we're at 17 votes. Hasn't moved in a minute. I'm going to give you guys just another minute, and because this one's really close, 53 to 47%. And if it doesn't move in a minute, I'm going to do the 5 count, and we'll move on to the next matchup. It's going to be the Newfoundland and the Pembroke Welsh Corgi, the 25. All right, we are at 18 votes, and it is 50-50. So let's get those votes in. Let's get at least 2 more votes.
How many votes? We got 18 votes and 27 people in here. Come on, guys. It's not the likes. You can go ahead and vote on this.
Unless they don't know what an Alaskan Malamute and they're following the rules.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
Then that's cool. Then just, as Brandon said, just fucking Google it. Or I can pull it up a bit.
It's a lot like a husky. It's not a husky.
Yeah, it's like a giant husky. It's like a giant husky. It's like a
50-50. 20%.
It's like
20
a
votes.
husky ate a Saint Bernard and an English Mastiff. They're gigantic.
It
is the largest dog I've ever seen in my entire life.
Where are they from? Like Jersey?
Alaska.
That's actually where I saw the one that we saw. The wife and I took. We were with a motorcycle group, and we're at a set of cabins up there. And the person that owns the cabin owned the world record holding sled dog puller, Alaskan Malamute. His name was Bear, and I could barely get my arms around this dog. He was huge.
Wow, that's a big dog. All right,
we need 1 or 3 people to vote.
I just called it. It's tied after 20 votes. We'll determine in studio so we don't waste too much time on the French Bulldog, Alaskan Malamute. All right. So it comes down to us unless there is another tie, and then
we fight.
Then I haven't really figured out what we do then. So Toby, French Bulldog or the Alaskan Malamute?
French bulldogs are absolutely adorable, but they're horribly misbred and fucking can't stand seeing people own them. Alaskan Malamute.
Okay.
It's a better dog all around.
All right, let's go down to Zach.
I am horribly misbred and I don't like people either. French bulldog.
Okay, Brandon.
I don't like little fucking dogs. We're going with the Alaskan Malamute.
Yeah. I'm looking at the two of them, and the one that just kind of, I don't know whether I own or what I like. I'm going to go with the Alaskan Malamute in the upset here with the 24. Mainly because I had no backup plan.
If we ever tie, Lilette's got a great idea. If we ever tie, it goes to the mod.
Yes. I like it.
A way to claim power for yourself.
I like it.
Hey, rightfully so. She actually has more power than you, believe it or not.
Hashtag LBJ.
Did you know that they both have a life expectancy around the same? The French Bulldog, 10 to 12 years, and the Alaskan Malamute, 10 to 14 years?
The Frenchies live off spite, though.
That's
no, that's Chihuahuas.
That's true. I have a 14-year-old Chihuahua at my house. Well, not at my dad's house.
That's too long. He'll keto Taco Bell. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Tooth.
The Newfoundland taking on the Pembroke Welsh
Corgi.
All right.
Also known as
20 votes.
the Corgi.
The Corgi. All right.
Oh, I thought you meant 20 banged in already on Newfies versus Corgis.
No, I just pressed the
I'm
live,
like,
so.
holy shit.
You're like, God damn, people are decided on this one.
What we got? Sniper scripts written for the fucking vote show? Come on, guys.
We do. All right. One of them's out to a 67% lead after 15 votes.
You're my boy, Blue.
He's not your boy.
He is, actually. I had my senior pictures taken with him.
I have nothing to say nicely.
My argument for this is Corgis are great dogs. They're the dogs of queens and royalty, but Newfoundlands, amazing animals. I love big dogs, and they're some of the gentlest of the bigger breeds, like overly loving.
Yep. Pretty happy. I have a part Newfinny, so big part of that. All right, 20 votes in, 60%. Moving on. The Newfoundland, 60% over the Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Moving on to take on the Alaskan Malamute. Those are a couple of big old dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of big old dogs, there's one dog that's coming up next. That's a pretty big dog. I'll show you guys the bracket because we haven't done that in a hot minute. This is the bracket. It's going to be the Bull Mastiff taking on the Dalmatians. This could be interesting.
I think I know which direction this one's going to go. I think so far I haven't been disappointed by the crowd.
How do you think it's going so far, Brandon?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think this, even more than cereal, is folks are really judging it based on have I had one, and man, do I miss Muffy. You know, like
and their dog too.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not talking to you, babe. Don't worry.
You're definitely going to have preferences here, like Brandon. When Brandon passed his vote, you know, you're going to have. I hate little dogs, so there's going to be people that, if regardless of what the dog is, if it's a little dog and they can't stand little dogs and it's against a larger dog, there's a good chance that they're just going to go with the larger dog.
Yep. All right, this one, 85% of the votes.
Lord,
safe to say we can call this 86% of the votes. Go ahead, Brandon.
I think, to me, and Toby, you can correct me, I'm probably not 100% right. Bigger dogs have so many more health problems and they don't live as long. And so for me, it's like it's just so heartbreaking because I've had a Chihuahua live 20 years. And the only reason we put it down was because Grandma and Grandpa died, and they probably could have made it another few if we'd let it. But yeah.
Yep. No, I agree with you there. And nobody likes to lose the old pups. And one of these pups just lost in this matchup, and there's not going to be 101 of them. The Dalmatians are gone. 88%. 88% with the Bull Mastiff. My gut said Dalmatian on that.
See, I'm surprised Dalmatians got 12%.
And Toby said that Dalmatians aren't the smartest dog or the best dog. That it's just that movie.
They are assholes.
Yeah.
They are jerks.
They are assholes. Well, I'll say it like this: they're very good to their owner.
Yes.
outside of their owner, they're almost impossible to train to be okay with other people outside of their owner. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying they're very difficult dogs to work with.
Why the hell are they the dog of a firehouse? There could have been so many more better big dog choices, right?
They were
'Cause they
probably
get
like in
his-
a movie or a book at some point in time, and they just came that way ever since.
It's dumb.
Gross.
All right. So there it is. The Bull Mastiff is going to take on the number 4 seed, the English Bulldog. Next up, we have the Brittany, not Spears, taking on the Saint Bernard. And this was one last week that I didn't look, that I had to look up. So hopefully you guys did as well. Checked out the Brittany. It's a pretty good
The old
looking
Brittany
dog.
Spaniel.
Yeah, pretty good looking dog. I'm glad that, if anything, it educated me. And the Saint Bernard, obviously people know this. So let's see what you guys have for a preference, Brittany or Saint Bernard. This could be a good one. My buddy has a like the runt of the litter Saint Bernard, and that thing is still a pretty big dog.
Oh yeah,
Great dog too.
What
And
always
you said
gets
you
me-
had somebody in studio had a Brittany as well.
I
Right?
had a Brittany growing up.
Yeah.
It was
what always surprises me with a lot of larger dogs is like when you go to actually see them, like when you go to like Google search big dogs, like usually you see these big filled out massive dogs, and a lot of times when you go see them in person, they're much smaller broad-wise.
Mhm.
It's because those are well-bred dogs versus the ones that you're seeing photos of, which are like genetically enhanced bred dogs for very specific thing, like just like when you see a pit bull that's just like gouged out like that, and you're like, that's not natural.
No, just like the Liver King, not natural.
Although there is that
Allegedly.
one breed,
No,
there is
it's-
that one
it's
breed of pit
proven.
that's specifically bred like that, and I think Jacoby Ray has one, and he's just absolutely, he's such a good boy.
The dog, right?
Yes, the dog.
All right, moving on with 74% of the 20 votes is the Saint Bernard. Moving on to take on the Boxer. The Boxer. That's going to be a good one, I think. So here we go. This is the left side of the bracket is filled out. You have the Labrador Retriever taking on the French Mastiff, the Alaskan Malamute taking on the Newfoundland, English Bulldog taking on the Bull Mastiff, the Battle of the Bulls. No bullshit there. Saint Bernard taking on the Boxer. All right, let's get into the right side. Great Pyrenees.
Pyrenees.
Pyrenees. God damn it. I'm done with that fucking name. Vote Basset Hound. Just
Whoa,
kidding.
whoa,
It's
whoa.
a joke. It's a
Collusion.
joke. Vote who you want. It's a joke. Everybody calm down. Calm down. The great.
Goodness.
No, let me just say this. Just vote every round that has a dog that has great in it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just kidding. Basset Hound. Basset Hound and the great.
Pyrenees.
Great Pyrenees. It's all right. I got you, Matt.
Thank you. I'm done saying the goddamn thing. Here we go. Who wins the matchup? GP or BH?
Great Pyrenees, amazing dog. Basset Hound. I listen. I have an affinity for Basset Hounds. I don't know why. I've never owned one. It's one of those breeds I've always wanted to own. You can, like, as puppies. Oh Jesus! I already know how difficult it is to say no when you go look at a Beagle puppy, but when you see a Basset Hound puppy, it's got to be 10 times harder.
Mm-hmm. And if they're one of those dogs with a purpose, you know what I mean, worked right, you get them around some hunters and stuff like that. Great dog. But like you said, the GPs, from everything I've read, I personally haven't, I don't think, seen one in person, but everything I've read, just a fantastic dog.
Oh yeah, amazing dogs. Awesome.
Yep.
Very easy to train, very loyal, very good around other people, kids, family.
Smart too, right?
Yeah, extremely smart.
Yep.
AC says they're one of the most voracious barkers, though. They just bark
Ooh.
and they bark and they bark. And they
Oh, the
bark.
Great Pyrenees?
Yes. And they
Oh,
bark
yeah,
a little
absolutely.
bit more. But then they do
So-
a little bark, but then maybe a yip, but then they do some more barking.
Which is not going to be any different than the Basset Hound constantly howling and
Ugh.
baying.
I don't know what's worse, the baying or the barking.
I
That's
had a
why I
beagle
don't like,
that-
honestly,
had
that's
a
why I
beagle
don't like
once that-
beagles. Exactly.
Yeah, I had a beagle that screamed at me. I'm
Ugh.
not even exaggerating. I think that video might even still be up on YouTube. My beagle screams at me.
I had a friend growing up, and his
had a
dad.
friend?
I did, and his dad raised beagles.
Sorry for your
And I
loss.
remember trying to sleep, and he lived out in the sticks, so it was like really quiet, and I wasn't used to that because I was a city kid.
Show me on the doll where he touched you.
Yep, later. And I just remember laying there on his couch, wide awake all night. Just, "Woo, woo, woo." It's fucking stupid. So we played Mortal Kombat.
About the howling, I was at the brother-in-law's place, and they have pugs, and the pug that they have actually gets fired up, and then will do like a howl. It just roar, roar, and it goes. Roar, roar, roar. It's the weirdest thing.
That's funny.
Fucking hate pugs. But back to that matchup, winning with 69% of the votes.
Nice.
69.
Nice.
The Basset Hound will take on the Golden Retriever.
At 69%, we all win.
Hey, you perverts in your 69. All right, so moving on is going to be the Siberian Husky taking on the Swiss Mountain Dog, also known as the Swissies.
Swissies.
Good luck voting this one.
I kind of want the Swissy to win so we can have Swissy v Pitties.
The winner will take on the Pitties, Pit Bulls. This is a tough one, in my opinion. One of the toughest, if not the toughest, in the first round. In my opinion, this is both great dogs. Siberian Huskies are
both amazing dogs. I don't have a favorite in this at all.
No. What do you think, Brandon?
The only thing that I would give the edge to on the Swissy would be Huskies have an amazing, like, they're just funny, like, in general, but that incessant howling, it's just not, they're in a constant stage of toddler tantrum.
Yeah.
That's a Swissy, you said?
The Husky.
Husky howl?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I've never even seen a Swissy. I just pulled it up here. Maybe I have. Maybe I thought it was like something else, but
they do appear to be a bigger. I looked it up earlier. Now my brain is fried, but yeah, no, they're a good looking dog. But like I said, Husky, in my opinion, it's iconic. People love them. People know them. I think they fall in love with the eyes, and 74% of the votes, they agree. The Husky is moving on to take on them Pitties.
Pitties.
I thought that was going to be close, but hey, I like it. That's a good 7-10 matchup in the second round. Show you guys.
I just don't know if enough people know of what Swissies are, really. I mean, honestly. Yep.
And I think maybe people.
Like. I mean, you could go and look up a picture of them and still not really know what they're like.
Yep. Right. And I think Husky owners and people that love Huskies, they just love them. They're kind of like Jeep owners. They're always just going to rock Jeeps.
Oh yeah.
Maybe most Husky owners own Jeeps. I don't know.
Husky owners are definitely their own breed of people, and they do have groups like everywhere you go. Like they've got like their own wink and shit whenever they pass each other. It's crazy.
Yes. Yeah.
They put bleach in their eyeballs so that one eye's a different color.
It's a weird thing. All right, this is going to be not weird thing. That was a weird segue, but 14 versus 19, the Irish Wolfhound versus the Mutt. This is going to be tough because. I mean, Irish Wolfhounds, the Irish, and who?
I mean, Irish Wolfhounds look like mutts. I mean, they look all.
Oddly enough, they really do. They just look very wiry and kind of their hair is all over the place.
They're like a tweaked out schnauzer,
but
really 3 times the size.
Yeah, maybe 10 times.
I mean, you got what is it? Irish Wolfhound on TikTok. The name, the guy Shane. He's like over 6 foot tall. And he just recently lost his dog. His dog just passed away recently. Yeah. But that thing would stand up and put his hands on his shoulders and its head would be above his head. I'm like, Jesus.
Yep. And then a mutt is just a mutt. I mean, some of the greatest dogs, sometimes some of the dumbest dogs.
I just fact checked myself on the 3 times the size. And I don't know, because on the Google tile, it says life expectancy. And then there's typically an average weight. But when you go from the Schnauzer to the Irish Wolfhound, they drop the average weight and they put speed. They put top speed for the Irish Wolfhound.
What's the top speed?
Does anybody want to posit a guess?
69.
35 miles an hour.
Would you say, Toby?
35.
I'm going to say 27.
No. Brandon?
17.
40.
What?
40 miles. They would get a speeding ticket in a school zone.
They'd get arrested in a school zone for double.
Yeah, they'd get arrested. They'd get their paws taken away for that.
Wow.
They would get their paws taken away.
All right, so I've been watching this for a little bit. 20 votes. We haven't really been getting more than 20. It is 50-50. I'm going to do a 5 count, and then we're going to go ahead and decide this in studio. The Irish Wolfhound or the Mutt, ending poll, tied 50-50. And if somebody snuck one. Did somebody snuck one in at the end? But I think I called it first. It was 2020. I'm going to go with what I saw on the screen. It was 50-50. Is that cool with you guys?
I'm
I
fine
did the
with
5 count. It was 50-50. I ended it, and then it was there. So, all right. So we're going to do this in here. If it is a tiebreaker, Lillette is going to determine it. So, Toby, we'll go Toby, Zac, Brandon, myself again, and Irish Wolfhound or Zemutt.
Again, I love giant breed dogs. I do love the Irish Wolfhound, but I've never owned one. I have definitely owned a few mutts in my life, and I love the personality that comes along with a mutt. Also, you're getting the benefit with a mutt. Like what a lot of people don't understand is when you crossbreed dogs and you get like mutts and things like that, you're not getting all the worst traits from each of those dogs. You're getting all the best traits. So you're getting rid of like, that's why we made Valley Bulldogs. We crossed a boxer and an Old English Bulldog, and it creates what's called a Valley Bulldog. But you get rid of all the bad traits from the standard Bulldog, and you get rid of the bad traits from the boxer, and they genetically have the best. That's why mutts live so long. That's why you see mutts for 17 to 18, 19 years old. I'm going with the mutt.
All right. This Toby diatribe is brought to you by science.
Sorry. I know I could have just went, yeah, the mutt.
Yeah, that wouldn't, you had to do that. All right. Zac?
Yeah, I'm going with the mutt. I loved my mutt growing up. Miss my mutt.
Brandon?
Mutt.
There we go. I'm going to be unanimous. I'm going mutt because it doesn't matter anyways. And be honest, I love mutt dogs. I think, people that are able to rescue dogs, whether it's for, like animal sanctuary or being able to adopt them from a pound or whatever. I think it's an awesome thing. And most of them are mutts. And like Toby said, I'm going to segue. It's fucking fantastic. I love it. So moving on to take on the Great Dane is the mutt. The next one. I don't know. I have a weird German accent. It's probably because I'm drinking cranberry old beer. It's the Doberman taking on the Bernese Mountain Dog. Be a good one.
So for anybody that doesn't know, the Swissy is just a slick down version of the Bernese Mountain Dog.
And Doberman, they know Doberman. I personally, and I think Zac does as well, we have somebody that absolutely can't stand Dobermans because they were attacked as a kid by one and very scarred by it, but doesn't mean there had to be other factors. But I just know that if this person is in the chat, they are definitely going to vote hard against the Doberman.
Yeah,
rightfully so. But
I mean, again, both awesome dogs. One is definitely like severely iconic. Like, I mean, you don't get more iconic of a dog than a fucking Doberman. It's in every fucking movie that has security guards.
Oh yeah,
or bad guys, like
or a warehouse.
Yeah, or a warehouse.
Or
I mean, they were in Fletch, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah. All right,
drowning baby works every time.
Probably not a surprise here. 68% of the votes. I was just waiting because I'm a pervert. Want to see if it went to 69 again through 19 votes. Probably not a huge upset in most people's eyes if you kind of check them out. But moving on to take on the German Shepherd is the Bernese Mountain Dog.
Shout out, Mickey.
Yeah, I honestly thought Doberman had this one, but no, the Bernese Mountain Dog. I think people did their homework. It's a good-looking dog. Going to move on to take on the German Shepherd. All right, so let's pull up the bracket. Show you guys the right side of this. This concludes round one. We're going to move on to round two. The Golden Retriever is going to take on the Basset Hound. Siberian Husky is going to take on the Pit Bull. Great Dane is going to take on the Bernese Mountain Dog. It's going to take on the German Shepherd. It's a good round one.
Yeah, that was a good solid round one. Yeah, I'm not upset with any of the picks.
No, I think it's good. I think this is going to build a second round. That's going to be a pretty intense third round. I honestly, if I was looking at this right now and trying to pick a final four, I couldn't do it very confidently.
And I think we've weeded out some of the unknowns or lesser known dogs and breeds.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm very interested to see if the, I guess, top seeds, which in some people, when you Google them or are just very well known, if they're going to stand up to the crowd or if the ones, because a lot of us pick dogs that we truly love. And you know what I mean? Some still love these dogs, but some are just like, hey, I'm going to pick some. I'm just curious, I guess, how it shakes out, I guess we'll see. But the first one, the number one seed in the tournament, the Golden Retriever is going to take on the French Mastiff. Here we go. Toby's like, I know what I would go.
Listen, I fucking hate Golden Retrievers.
Wait. Guys, it's not the Golden Retriever. This is the
Labrador Retriever.
Labrador. So you're talking like a black lab, yellow lab.
Correct. Labs. Yep. The Golden is the
completely different. I love fucking labs. They're awesome dogs.
You like doing what, Toby?
Don't fuck them. Yeah.
I love labs too.
The best dog I ever had was a black lab, and I put him in my book. And you know, they tell you when you write a book, never kill a dog. I had to kill the dog.
You had to kill the dog?
Not like in real life, like he died.
You're off my thrift books list.
What? How dare you?
Wonder how many copies of Brandon's book is on thrift book.
You're getting 1 star on Goodreads.
Brandon's like, no, ma.
Make sure you guys.
Brandon's like, no, please don't stop.
Check out Abandoned Brandon on Amazon.
I think I've got a bump for that actually.
No. I don't know if I'd say
there is none.
Mild mannered. They're very, very energetic. I guess. I guess their temperament is mild, very mild.
This is close, but we have a winner. 57% of the votes. The Labrador Retriever, the number 1 seed, had to battle to move on to take on the winner of the Alaskan Malamute or the Newfoundland. So that's good. That was a good round. That was a good round.
Yeah. That did not surprise me either. Don't get me wrong. I love the French Mastiff. I absolutely fucking love it. It wants to squish his face. But the labs, man. The labs are awesome dogs.
This is going to be a good matchup. Some big, fluffy dogs. Very different features, very different dogs, but it's the Alaskan Malamute and the Newfoundland. A lot of hair.
31 years, by the way, the Labrador Retriever spent as the number 1 registered dog in the United States. 31 years it spent at the top of that list.
Holy shit. Wow.
Is that the one that just recently got beat out by the Frenchie?
The Frenchie just upset it.
Really?
Yep. And then I can't remember what it was, but another one that was in the top 5 for like 50 years, it fell to like 11.
That's got to be like the Golden Retriever.
No, Golden's like 4, I think it was. Golden was still top 5.
God, both these dogs that people have to vote on right now are.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Both awesome dogs,
like all of us, how they're going to shake out. This one I think is getting.
How they're going to shake out, huh?
I don't know what's going on. The votes they're trickling in now, but it was stuck at like 12. I don't know if people went back and were like, "Oh shit, what are these 2 dogs again?" and had to Google. That's cool. If you got to remind it, that's entirely fine. We're just gonna give this one's pretty much over. 69%.
I just want to tackle a Newfie.
Either or, man. You could do either or. Yep. I'm telling you, man, a Malamute is like having a Brandon J McDermott just sitting down next to you.
Is a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's such a good boy.
I too like licking ass.
Hey, that's why I only have 2 kids.
Ooh.
That's why I had the 2 kids.
Hey, wait.
All right, moving on to take on the Labrador Retriever is the Alaskan Malamute. AMLR.
Just kills me.
Moving on. All right, so that's the first bracket in the 3rd round. Let's get the English Bulldog here with a little action. The Battle of the Bulls, English Bulldog taking on the Bull Mastiff. This is a tough one.
Ooh. I don't know.
You could hide if you had an English Bulldog and a Bull Mastiff next to each other, you could hide a 5-pound bag of M&Ms in those jowls.
Oh yeah.
I mean, don't hide M&Ms in your dog's mouth.
No,
please don't do that.
No.
Skittles, please. But
you could hide easily, like, what is it? One of those things of tennis balls, like a whole Pringles can full of tennis balls on each side.
Why do they have to make tennis balls sound so good when you open the sleeve?
Oh, that puck. Yeah. Like a can of Pringles.
Yeah, dude, once you pop, you're good.
Have you guys ever Googled an English Bulldog Mastiff?
What came first, the can of Pringles or the can of tennis balls?
I'm assuming tennis balls, but I don't know. I'm going to Google it.
I Googled a mix of
because one definitely stole from the other.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Did you do a mix of English Bulldog and Bull Mastiff? Come on, Brand. Put it up on the screen.
Let's see if I show it.
Bet it's gorgeous.
Well, I went to this website and it said disable ad blockers. Yeah, fuck you.
I would imagine it would look similar to a Valley Bulldog.
Now bring it over here. Let me reshare the screen. Stop. Present.
It looks very similar to a Valley Bulldog.
Right. Interesting.
So that one right there that you see, it says Old English Bulldog breed, right? With the OLDE. That's what we bred our boxer with to make a Valley Bulldog. Type in Valley Bulldog real quick. Wait till you see how gorgeous this dog is.
Oh yeah. I like this color right here.
Yeah.
Look at this one. He's like, I'm grumpy as fuck.
I'm really upset that we didn't keep the Valley, or at least one of the Valley Bulldogs that we bred.
Yeah.
Because they were really good dogs. A friend of ours that lives in Houston has 2 of them. Took our last 2. They couldn't separate them.
Fair enough. All right, moving on. With 58% of the votes, the English Bulldog is going to take on the winner of the St. Bernard and the Boxer.
Yeah, that one couldn't have been easy for a lot of people. I mean, that was rightfully as close as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, absolutely. St. Bernard taking on the Boxer. I don't know how you fuckers are going to do this one either. So, best of luck. Voting is live.
I didn't say my vote.
Oh, I didn't either. I have
the Pringles. The Pringles came first.
Okay,
that was a tough one to look.
Got their idea from the Pringles cans.
Yep. They didn't start pressurizing the core in the retail of tennis balls until 76. Pringles debuted in 68.
There is no greater feeling and sound than opening up that tennis ball.
Oh yeah,
yep.
Let the
and
air.
You also get to yeah.
Tennis balls 1925. That's when tennis balls were invented. We're talking about the tennis ball can.
No, that's what I said. They just started pressurizing them.
I was referring to somebody else.
Yeah, I featured a comment.
Gotcha.
Simmer down now.
So, I just wanted to.
I know. Let's talk about this matchup real quick. No, wrong. Love the St. Bernards. Big drill machines. Fucking awesome dogs. Nothing on this entire list, in my opinion, is better than a boxer. Nothing.
So are you saying
family dog, energy, goofiness, great with families, great with strangers, like great with other dogs. I'm sorry.
It's tough to say for me because I've never had a boxer, but I've been around and I've had friends who've had boxers, so I've been around them a lot.
Yep.
And I've had a lot of dogs that I've loved very hard, and they've loved me as well. Like that's what dogs do. But boxers, above all other breeds that I've seen personally, I can only echo what Toby said with, is that they are the most loving animals that you'll ever come in contact with.
Yeah.
We bred boxers for 15 years for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Now you throw in a tablespoon of peanut butter and this goes off the whole longest dog tongue in on record, by the way, also owned by a boxer.
Really?
I wonder the guy who measured that.
And what peanut butter he used.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got some new peanut butter and it's fantastic, but I'm not going to say what brand.
They were just upset in February, Toby.
Ooh.
An English setter in February, on February 28th of this year. An English setter from Tucson took the record. He has a 3-year-old named Bisbee, and he has a 3.74-inch long tongue.
Wow. We're all these great boxers. Tori, you should have seen all of our prior content.
The boxer does win with 70% of the votes. Moving on to take on the English Bulldog. All right, so that is the left side of the bracket. First matchup of the right side is going to be the Golden Retriever.
You said boxer won that, right?
Correct. Yep. And the Basset Hound. So again, it's the Golden Retriever taking on the Basset Hound. Toby doesn't like Golden Retrievers.
Not at all. Can't fucking stand them.
What's your take on the old Golden Retrievers?
I've never had a Golden Retriever. Those are just the longer-haired version of the Labradors, correct? Basically, right? They're golden.
Basically, yeah.
The Black Lab, Golden Lab, whatever.
They're the Leave It to Beaver dog of
never had
family history.
But it's one of those that every family wants one. Like, well, not every family, but you know what I mean. Like,
they're wanted by every critically Caucasian family that lives in suburbia, North America.
I was going to say your generic white family dog.
Yeah.
Very iconic. People love them. Again, not for me, not a personal preference, but
I have been bitten and attacked by more golden retrievers than any other dog breed.
No shit.
Yep.
I've seen a lot. There's been a lot of people that I know have had them. They've all been pretty good dogs. But yeah. Let's see. What do we got here?
What was the weirdest? Well, I got a question for you real quick, Toby. What was the weirdest mix mutt that you've seen? And I'll tell you mine.
That wasn't just like a straight up like Heinz 57 where you couldn't really tell what it was.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm still going with the fucking puggle on that because they are just weird ass looking fucking dogs.
Because I don't know if it was a basset hound or not, but I had an uncle who bred not on purpose for fucking clearly, bred a purebred pit bull with a basset hound or a hound.
I bet that thing was fucking adorable, though.
It was the cutest dog with the like shortest legs and longest body you've ever saw.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a lot of dogs mixed with, yeah, I've seen a lot of dogs mixed with pits that you would have never expected, and they all end up with like that pit head shape.
Yep.
Is just genetically strong.
Had the hound ears though. That was the funny thing. Hound ears and pit face.
Okay. Then like the big
Jesus. Moving on. Take on the winner of the Siberian Husky and the Pit Bull is the Basset Hound. The Basset Hound. Shocking.
Well done, Bassets. Get those fucking things out.
Cute dog, Zach and Tori. I know that's a toy. Don't feed it.
Oh, it's not. It's a real carrot.
Oh, dear Lord. Give it a hot Lizzie. Come on. Feed that carrots.
Wait, give him a what?
A hot dog.
She needs her veggies or her butthole stinks.
I know what the fuck you were trying to do there, Matt, you bastard.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
by the way, our two Great Dane puppies, one of their favorite toys is a stuffed carrot. And they do love munching on carrots just because I think they're crunchy.
Apparently my dog loves fucking carbs.
They just think they're orange sticks.
Yeah. My dog, my golden June, she's very proud of her carrots and then lettuce that we give her. So she has to bring the lettuce and the carrots to my wife and show her multiple times before she eats it.
So let's talk about this matchup real quick, because this is the new dog that's being introduced. Siberian Husky and Pit Bulls. The most misunderstood dog on the face of the planet versus the loudest dog on the face of the planet. Pit Bulls are probably like on my top 3 of favorite dogs of all time. Absolutely fucking love that breed. They're very faithful, very loyal, loving dogs. I fucking love them. Great around kids, great around other people.
Do you know what the largest pit
bull around other dogs?
Do you know how big the largest pit bull ever was?
Is that the one that you've been seeing all over on TikTok and everything? His name is like Goliath or some shit. Like he's
close,
like 200 pounds,
170. And his name is Hulk.
Was it Hercules? Right?
Hulk.
Oh, Hulk. That's right. Yeah.
Holy fuck! All right,
he's a giant.
Large.
That's a big. Holy shit! That is a big dog.
Large.
All right. Moving on. Speaking of large, this is a large upset. 61% Pit Bull. Moving on to take on the Basset Hound. Pit Bull. Moving on to take on the Basset Hound.
I almost just wrote pitties.
You did. I saw that. It's okay. Next matchup is going to be the Great Dane taking on the Mutt. This could be a tough one. Great Dane taking on the Mutt.
Pitties.
I don't know. I've seen some Great Dane puppies in my life. They're pretty cute. I've seen some Mutt puppies in my life. They're pretty goddamn cute.
Honey, bring them in.
No,
release the hounds.
Slandered golden retrievers so that Bassett's lost, and now you're gonna bring in a Great Dane.
Hey, the voting has already been taking place.
The voting's already been taken off. I mean, we're already up to 12 votes. Oh shit!
Oh shit! There is
pure
chaos. I shouldn't have yelled "release the hounds."
Why didn't you just pick?
And they're riding the pig.
That would have been fun.
All right, bring me a dog.
Bring her the pig. Bring him the pig. Bring him the pig.
So just want everybody to know, Tyson, Great Dane, 100% been slapped in the junk 100 times by those tails.
Well, that's because Tyson, you're gigantic, and a Great Dane tail is that nuts.
It's been another whole week, so they haven't seen them in a while.
Holy shit!
That is a large dog. Oh, I didn't realize it was Brindle. That's such a pretty dog.
They have gotten so goddamn big.
Figure out what was going on. So she is almost, good Lord, she is almost 4 months old.
They're coming in.
Wow, they are just massive.
Okay, just stand.
Yeah, I can see you. Holy cow! You're right. I
Such a good girl.
haven't seen them in a week, and that is unbelievable.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, ready?
Wow.
Those aren't,
And
those aren't
Toby's-
puppies anymore.
Toby's whole setup gets pulled down.
Yep. They're gonna go through the green screen like the Kool-Aid man, and you're not gonna hear. Oh yeah, you're gonna hear. Oh no.
I thought for sure they were going through that green screen, man. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, house giraffes. All right, moving on. 72%, and it was this way quickly before the dogs were even in. Moving on is the Great Dane, taking on the winner of the Bernese Mountain Dog and the German Shepherd.
This next one is such an easy one.
Apparently, there were some people in the chat that didn't love our opinion on a German Shepherd, but I'm going to stay too. I mean,
I got a fiery phone call from a non-live listener regarding our takes on German Shepherds.
What was your take on the German Shepherd?
No, not mine. Just the show overall. It was a very fiery take from.
Did somebody have a very fiery take on mine? Because I'm very vocal about how much I don't like German Shepherds. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like German Shepherds. I hate most German Shepherd owners, and I hate again that they're so misbred. They are not even a shadow of what they used to be.
I can't wait to get a phone call now.
The best part is he doesn't watch
whoever
live.
doesn't like that opinion, fuck you. It's my opinion. You don't have to like it.
I do agree, though. The owners is a big thing, and a lot of people said the same thing with the pit bulls. It's most people don't like them because of the owners of them. And I recently saw a TikTok video where somebody brought like a pit bull to a dog park, and it was supposed to be for like small dogs, and the pit bull owner was, in my opinion, based on what I saw in this one footage, was not the nicest of people. And this pit bull did some damage to some other dogs, and it was a pretty chaotic thing. And it was a video I did not enjoy, and it wasn't like one of those weird staged ones. Like there was pure chaos at this dog park, and this lady was freaking out.
And don't get me wrong, German Shepherds are great for their purpose. They can be amazing family dogs as well. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from them. I don't like them because their popularity has caused them to be misbred so disproportionately, which is why they have so many hip issues and back issues. It just drives me crazy whenever I see one. I immediately just get disgusted.
Yeah. Yep. No, I agree with you. And
there are bad dogs. They're called Chihuahuas. Fight me.
Leave Blue Dog alone. Blue Dog is such a good boy.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. All right, this is I'm gonna give this a 5 count. It's been stuck at 18 votes, 50-50.
You need 1 or 3 people to vote.
So so now that we said it, and there's a YouTube delay, I'm gonna give it a minute, and I'm gonna do a 5, and it's what we see on the screen after this 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still 50-50, right, Zach?
Yes, sir.
Calling it. All right, this is going in studio. So we have 1 vote for the Bernese Mountain Dog from Toby.
You were correct.
Zach is up.
Bernese Mountain Dog all day.
Brandon?
German Shepherd, just to make it interesting.
Okay. I love the look of one of these. It's weird for me, and I'm not going to drag this on. I love German Shepherds. Growing up, I always wanted to own one. Then there was a lot of issues like Toby, and I've been just obsessed with the Bernese Mountain Dog kind of since. Didn't think I'd get another dog. If I would, it would be up there, but I'm going to go with the Bernese Mountain Dog. 3-1. Sorry, Lillette, your time to shine is not right now. But moving on to take on the Great Dane is going to be the Bernese Mountain Dog. That's a hell of a matchup. And you know the matchups are good and getting better because we're getting down to the Elite 8 right now, and these are going to be tough ones for you. So thank you, viewers, not only for all you do, but for hanging out with us for the first 54 minutes. We're going to get through this, and this is going to be awesome. We're in the Elite 8, the Labrador Retriever.
Right now, all 4 of us, type in what you think is going to be the final.
Ooh, okay.
We see the thing again?
Yep. Let me just finish typing that. All right, bringing up the bracket, we're going to put our final, what we think is in here. Again, you have the Labrador Retriever, the Alaskan Malamute, the English Bulldog.
Like right there with that. I was right there.
English Bulldog and a Boxer, Basset Hound Pit Bull, Great Dane, and the Bernese Mountain Dog. What is going to be the final? All right. Oh, man, I was going to write what I thought what Toby wrote, but I got to pick something different now. So I'm going to go.
You don't
You don't
have
wanna
to.
split the
You can
pot?
you can agree. You
Then-
don't want to split the pot?
I want to split the pot. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Wow.
Are we doing the final 4 or the final 2?
Just the final. This is the final.
two.
It's the final.
Oh,
You're such an overachiever. I like it.
Hey, look who's in the chat.
Is that the angry?
Yeah, that's my angry buddy.
Hey,
look at made it
Hey!
live. Hey.
He's like, yeah, it's me. I wasn't going to say it was me, but all right. So we have our final predictions in here and we'll reveal them at the end. So let's go. Labrador Retriever versus the Alaskan Malamute. I know I said it like that.
Where
I
are you
just-
getting that extra U from?
I don't know. There's mute in it. Malamute.
It's Malam. God, you're
Ah!
killing me. It's like I'm getting ready to say fucking
Moot.
documentary or whatever. Fucking God damn it!
Documentary.
It's
Documentary.
Alaskan Malamute.
Malamute. That's what I'm saying.
You're saying Malamute.
Oh, Malamute.
There.
was saying it.
Ah,
I was saying it
Nailed it.
fucked up. Yep. Malamute. All right. Here we go.
it's like it
If you
stops
say
his
it 10
brain.
times, then you remember.
It stops Matt's brain every time he has to do it.
And these
He's like, "For
motherfuckers
Christ's
are
sakes,
bringing
just vote this dog out already, would you guys?
these motherfuckers are bringing that dog to the final. we want Matt to keep continually saying it wrong. That's awesome. Okay, Malamute.
Both
Thank you.
amazing dogs. I think one is obviously traditionally like the everyman's kind of dog. That's your hunter. That's your hunter's dog. That's your family dog. That's your every. Labs are probably the most versatile breed on this entire list.
Yep. Agree. And I mean, I don't know as far as where you guys are, but where we are, I would have to say, and Zach, you can probably attest, probably the most popular dog in the North Country, in Northern
Well,
Europe.
I live near Fayetteville, North Carolina, so I'm sure you can guess which. The pit bull's pretty prominent around here.
I could see that. Yeah. All right. We have a winner. Moving on with 63% of the votes. I'm sure it's no shocker for you guys, but it's going to be the Alaskan Malamute.
Oh, nailed it.
You motherfuckers. No, just kidding. That's a great dog. I think it's a solid pick.
I am just shocked at how big of a run the Alaskan Malamute is making.
I'm shocked that I've
Amazing
never
dog,
said it.
I'm telling you.
I've never said it that many times in my life. I feel like every time I say it, we
Not
should
gonna
take a drink.
forget it after today.
No, just like documentary.
Mm.
Practice that shit now. And I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they said it like Logan, and I was like, "These motherfuckers."
They said
I almost sent it to
documentary.
you guys. Documentary.
Oh God.
Side note: producer Jace is into soaking. Gross. Anyway, I don't know why you
Interesting,
want to
right?
sit in me, Jace. That's disgusting.
Well, when he wins, he's just like, "You'll be my bitch." Speaking of being a bitch, one of these is going to be this dog's bitch. No, I don't like that. Who wins this matchup? The English Bulldog or the Boxer?
Mm.
Not an easy one for you folks.
This one's tough.
And the
this
winner
one's
moves on to
definitely
take on the Alaskan Malamute.
And
I
funny
fucked it
enough,
up.
I mean the boxer originated from a mix with the English Bulldog. So
Ooh, here we go.
A really tall one.
well, I mean English Bulldogs were originally much taller, had much longer legs. They were like
Kind of like the bull
14
mastiff,
inches,
weren't
14 inches at the shoulders. Yeah, they were like they were well, not quite like bull mastiffs, but they were more like the size of pits.
they? Oh, gotcha.
the
That makes sense.
yeah.
Well, they were both bred to fight like bulls.
Bull
weren't they?
bait,
like
yeah,
yeah,
bull baiting.
bull
Same
baiting
thing with
dogs, yeah.
boxers. Boxers were bred for bull
'Cause
baiting.
I know down in Texas where my gramps lives, bull mastiffs, that sort of dog. Those are the top tier wild boar dogs that are raised.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, a lot of
Yeah.
problems there. All right, we have a winner. 20 votes in. 60% of the votes are going to the Boxer. If I had a Boxer, I'd call him Little Mac. 100%.
We haven't had that, but we did have a champ.
Oh, yep, you did. Yep.
We did have champ. He was our white boxer.
Yep.
A white boxer, you say?
Champ was a white boxer. Little black cow, what the wife calls cow nose, little speckled cow nose.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I was so surprised. I've seen white boxers before. They don't strike me as a boxer though. Like I don't think boxer.
A lot of
when I
people
see
see a white boxer and they think they're American bulldogs.
Yes.
Say it, Brandon. Say it.
Or Rocky.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with the route that my brain went. I don't wear white boxers because I don't trust a fart after Taco Tuesday. So
also, if you just Google white boxer, Google instantly gives you 3 results. It's like best white boxer ever, and it's like
better than.
Of course, yeah.
All right,
hey, kitty.
Roscoe
It's
wants
cat.
to know why we're not doing cat breeds. And we're just doing
what's your
dogs.
favorite cat breed? Orange,
Tabby,
Calico,
absolutely tabby.
barn.
barn cat,
Savannah,
I like barn.
bobcat.
I like
barn
Maine
cats,
Coons.
fucking just feral fucking cats.
Maine
Yep.
Coons are great.
We
All right.
we have a Maine Coon mix.
Do ya?
Yeah, she's awesome.
Half
Her name is
Maine Coon,
crazy.
half pig.
Interesting. All right, who wins this matchup? Basset Hound or Pit Bull? Winner is going to take on the Great Dane or the Bernese Mountain Dog in the Final Four to join the Alaskan Malamute in the boxer. That fucking
You're
word
doing
is-
so good. You
Can
can
we
tell
get a
it
pig
hurts.
update?
You can tell it hurts though. You want a pig update?
Yeah, can we get a pig update? How's the pig doing?
You want
We
me,
don't have to physically, right?
Yeah, don't go
No,
get
no.
the pig. The pig is huge.
honey? I need you to carry a pig in here.
Last Tuesday we thought
You're
the
gonna get a-
show.
I am not carrying a big
Pigs are doing great. As a matter of fact, I've been sick the last couple of days. First day I was in the bathroom, in and out all
Yeah.
day, and then today is just like muscle aches, like all over. So I
Drink
took
some
the last
water.
2 days off of work, and Paxton, our smallest of the pigs, crawled up and hung out with me on the couch for a little while today. Just laid right there between my legs and just let me scratch his ears.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you're
Pigs
feeling
are
a
doing
little
great.
better. All right, this one's over. Moving on. Punch the ticket into the Final Four. No shocker here. Easy one to say. Pit Bull.
Pitties.
Pit Bull.
Biddies.
Fucking Fireball. Moving on. To take on the winner of the Great Dane or the Bernese Mountain.
This one's tough.
Yeah, that's
This is a tough.
I'm not
one.
gonna. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one.
That's right. We
I
have
will-
access to a pig.
I will
could be
say
a
this.
great
after-
matchup.
So after not just owning but breeding boxers for 15 plus years, we've owned boxers longer than that, but we bred them for 15. I didn't think I'd love another breed of dog as much as I loved boxers until we got these Great Danes. Holy shit. If something ever happens to either one of these two little girls, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it.
So you're saying that beagles are trash then?
I've had beagles. I loved at least one of the beagles I've owned. I mean, two of them. I really liked Max, well, Max was my favorite. That was the one that we owned, got from puppy. And the last beagle that we had was awesome, but he was a rescue, already an adult, like very difficult to train him in with other dogs. He was very neurotic because I'm sure the way he was treated, plus living on his own forever.
Yep.
And the female that we had, Sassy, fuck that dog, man.
I mean, it's all in the name,
She's
right?
the one that screamed. She was the one that screamed.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to take on the Pitties is the Great Dane with 70, right around 70% of the votes, wasn't 69. We got a Final Four, ladies and gentlemen. The Alaskan Malamute, the boxer, is the first matchup. Pitbull, Great Dane. Who is going to be the best dog breed of all time? Voted on by you, amazing viewers. And Grim. Right about meow, the Final Four starts. Alaskan Malamute and the boxer.
I tell you what, I'm just
Amen,
happy that my
Sam.
Alaskan Malamute made it all the way from the first round up to here.
That's a wild 24 seed. No
Yeah.
matter what happens to you, Mr. or Miss Alaskan Malamute, I butchered your name a lot. But if producer Jace starts from the first time I said it all the way to last, I'm probably going to butcher it again. But either way, we've made it a long way. It's been an adventure.
Can we get a supercut of that, Jace?
Of just each time he said it wrong, and then me correcting him, and then him getting it right like 3 times, and then going right back to getting it wrong again.
I think 3 is generous.
Tough word. It's a tough word. And then at one point I was even like viewers. No, that was the other one. That was the GP. That one's fucking gone. I'm not even trying that one again.
Lake
Basset
Pyrenees.
Hound has my back.
I pee popped right there. I hate that.
Beep up.
The
All right,
Basset Hound
so
has your back.
yeah, 50% after 18 votes. We just had 21, so I'm pretty confident at this point in the conversation that people know what a boxer and an Alaskan Malamute is.
Did you say 50%?
It was 50-50, yeah. Still is after 20 votes.
That fucking surprises me.
That's Remember,
that-
guys,
that really
we're not going to
surprised
make the joke this week, so don't think it's that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to give it a 5 count. And after this 5 count, I'm going to press end. And that's it. All right. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zach, what is it?
It's 50-50.
All right. In studio, we go to determine what is going to move on to the championship match. Is it the Alaskan Malamute or the boxer? Toby, in order.
Boxer.
You're up.
Hands down boxer.
Okay.
No
Zach?
question.
He said it right. It's a boxer, though.
He did say it. He absolutely said it right.
Okay. Brandon?
It's the boxer.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm going with the Alaskan Malamute. Just
said it
because
right
I don't
twice
have
in a
to
row.
fucking say
one
it
last
again.
time.
And we couldn't get us. So let's like, you motherfuckers, I made a cool rule and you can't
Not
utilize
to
me.
mention, everybody always talks about the corgi and its wiggle butt. Fucking, it has nothing on a boxer, man.
Boxer's got a good wiggle
When you
butt.
get a boxer overly excited, that's it, dude. Like, there's no controlling it. Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
But its whole body does it.
Yeah, I can't move my arm like that. No.
All right. Pitbull versus Great Dane. Wasn't prepared, but I'm going to put this matchup up in about 3 seconds. Good luck to all of you that get to vote on this. It's the Pitbull versus the Great Dane. Winner of this takes on the boxer in the championship round. And go ahead, do the thing. Why did I say it? Because I'm still not confident in how to say it. I'm just thinking Brandon's Malamute. So I'm like,
Alaska.
This one's tough, man. Both of these are just fucking amazing dogs.
Yeah.
I won't be mad on it with either fucking choice. Honestly.
No, boxer Pitbull or boxer Great Dane is going to be a hell of a final, in my opinion. And I'm super excited to see how it shakes out. What do you think, Brandon?
Who do I think is going to win this matchup?
Yeah.
I think the one that I would like to win would be the Pitbull.
Yeah.
I can foresee that.
I don't have any problems with the Great Dane, but it's
yeah. And we had like in the private chat, there's potential. Some people, one or two people might be really good. One or two might be really good with the other one. That's how close it is. We've been having 20. We're at 19. I'm just gonna wait for that 20th vote. We've been 20 the last 7 of them, and this could determine that last vote. Could really determine. It is going to determine who wins this one. So I'm gonna let somebody try. Okay, there it is. It determined it. It could have went either way, but it went in the way. 20 votes are in, 55 to 45. It was 53 to 47 instead of going 50-50 split. Moving on to take on the boxer is the Pitbull. Boxer, Pitbull, epic. I like it. That's fine.
That's a great fucking matchup. It, regardless of who would have went up against the boxer, would have made it a difficult matchup.
100%. All right, so let's. We're gonna put in here. Let's see here. I'm gonna put my winner in the chat.
My winner is in the chat, but it is not my pick.
Okay.
My winner's in the chat, and it's been in the chat the entire time.
My winner has been in the chat and eliminated, so I'm picking a new one.
If you've been paying attention, you'll see my wieners in the chat too.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah,
I thought that was a milk dud.
I just cleaned my monitors. I didn't know what that was. See, I cleaned them.
I knew it was brighter in here.
I mean, a little bit. I had a ton of like fly shit on my monitors. Studio gets a little loud.
Boxer
Very,
Pitbull, the only matchup
very
that doesn't
hard.
struggle to say.
Fucking right. I love you, chat. All of you. All of you. All right, here we go. Boxer Pitbull championship match. You are going to determine who is the best dog breed of all time. I appreciate all of you. This is fun. Not only the guys in the studio, you guys know I love you and appreciate you, but all you viewers, you guys are amazing. This has been awesome. Logan, you're doing a great job over there.
Yep.
Fantastic job.
You know who else did a fantastic job? Award-winning barber, Oren Wing. Yeah, hey, shout out Oren Wing, award-winning barber.
Yeah.
If ever in the Ogdensburg area, you need a haircut.
And what he means by that is he gave him a cut. Zac went to a beard competition, won his division. Now the trophy is actually in the shop. And rumor has it, you might even be able to find some great products that are right to Brandon's left shoulder, but it's probably right on screen. And then Zac's mic, you might be able to find some of that in the greater northern New York area very soon.
I'm going to send him one of those automatic tapering hair clippers so he can give his honest review of it, because you see all the other barbers using it incorrectly, intentionally. I want a barber that's going to be honest about it.
That's your guy.
Like goes, I don't want a tie break anymore. I don't want a tie break anymore. This, I have no doubt that this one's going to be extremely close. Just as close.
20 votes in. One of them has 55%.
Oh, shit.
So I don't think we're going to get a 21st. So I think it's safe to say that we can call this one. 20 votes in. We've been getting that the last 5 rounds. So we're going to go ahead and call this. We have a winner. 55% of the votes. And the best dog breed of all time is the Boxer.
Yeah.
Is the Boxer. Congratulations, Boxer. You have been deemed the best dog breed of all time. So
way to go, Champ, Tigger, Athena, Icarus, fucking all of my other fucking boxers.
Yep, that's the 5 seed. Took out the Saint Bernard, took out the English Bulldog, took out the Alaskan. Who gives a fuck? And then took out the Pitbull. And advanced to be the champion of this. And this was awesome. This was awesome. So at this time, because we are at the end of the episode, feel free, viewers, to just start to spam the chat with whatever you think you want to see in the YouTube to vote for what we're going to draft next week. Again, Logan will not be here, so we have somebody that has never been on the Thursday show that is going to come in and be on at least the next 2 episodes with a draft. We got some fresh blood in here, so it should be pretty interesting. I'm super excited. So just let us know right now what you want in there. Doesn't mean it's going to make it, but it could.
I think we still need to have mustaches in best state in there.
Yeah, they were. I know the mustache was a very close second to best dog breeds. Childhood toys got spanked. States got spanked, but it was very heavy favorite in the 2 of them. So I think whatever you guys put in there is going to be fighting for 2 spots. So feel free to do that. Zac's going to star them. We'll review them after. We're going to pick our 4, and it'll be up probably tonight. So keep an eye on that.
Do you guys want to see a picture of my Chihuahua after he ate a bunch of bees?
Yeah.
Does he got the swelled up snout? Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
damn.
Look at the head.
Damn.
Jesus.
Got into a whole ass hive, huh?
Ground bees. Yep.
That's picked the wrong place to take a shit. We've all been there.
Never been the same.
Never been the same. What would you be? You'd never want to dig again. Fucking
yeah.
Rats.
I'd be afraid every wife would hand me a shovel. Hey, I need you to go.
Yeah,
you fucking do it.
You guys should keep an eye out next week, maybe the week after, for best hot sauce. We might have some pretty exciting news on the show.
Poor pup ate the spicy sky nuggets.
Yep.
That's
we don't touch them. We do not touch the sky. We do not touch those spicy sky raisins.
And there we go. All right. Without further ado, I got nothing else to say.
I hate it when he takes the green screen down.
You hate it. Euban loves it. But either way, I love you guys. Can't thank everybody enough. That's a show. We're done. Best dog breed, the Boxer. We're going to come back. We're going to take all your recommendations. We're going to throw them in there, and I'm super excited to be back next, not only Tuesday for Triple T, but Thursday for the best of something else. Can't thank you guys enough. That's all we got.
Hurry up. Put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Put them in the chat.